Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of English Podcast Listening. I'm your host, Anna.
And I'm James. We are so excited to have you here with us.
We really are. This podcast is for anyone who wants to improve their English listening skills. Our goal is simple, to help you understand real, natural English conversations.
Exactly. We're not going to use boring textbook examples. We're just going to talk, like friends, about everyday topics. And don't worry if you don't understand every single word. That's totally normal. Just relax and listen.
That's such a good point, James. The key is to just let the conversation flow. The great thing about a podcast is that you can listen anywhere.
On the bus, while you're cooking, at the gym. It's an easy way to get your English practice in without even trying too hard.
Absolutely. So, for our first topic, we thought we'd start with something everyone has, a daily routine.
A perfect place to start. It's universal.
Okay, so James, I have to ask you, are you a morning person?
Oh, that's a great question. I would say yes, I am definitely a morning person. I love the quiet of the morning. I feel like I can get so much done before the rest of the world wakes up. What about you?
Wow, really? I'm the complete opposite. I am not a morning person at all. I find it so hard to wake up. So what time does your alarm go off?
My alarm is set for 6 a.m.
6 a.m.? Oh my gosh. Do you wake up right away or do you, hit the snooze button?
Okay, I'll be honest. I usually hit the snooze button once, just for 9 more minutes of sleep. It feels like a little treat.
I do that too. Sometimes 3 or 4 times though. Okay, so after you're finally out of bed, what's the first thing you do?
Coffee. Absolutely non-negotiable. I head straight to the kitchen and begin my little ritual. I'm a bit of a coffee snob, so I use a pour-over. I grind the beans fresh every morning, usually a light roast from Ethiopia. The whole process is meditative for me. Heating the water to the perfect temperature, the smell of the grounds, the slow pour. It's about a 5-minute process, and it's the first moment of real peace in my day. While I drink it, I sit at my kitchen table and just look out the window. I try not to touch my phone for at least 15 minutes. It's my time to just think. I plan out my day, think about problems I need to solve at work, or sometimes just let my mind wander. It centers me before the chaos begins.
I totally get that. Coffee is a must. Do you check your phone while you drink your coffee?
I wish I could say no, but after my quiet coffee time, I definitely pick up the phone. I have a few specific news sites I check, usually a mix of domestic and international news, plus a tech journal to keep up with my industry. I try to avoid the endless scroll of social media, but I'm only human. I give myself a 10-minute limit on that.
Everyone does it. So, after coffee, what's next? Do you exercise in the morning?
I do. It's essential for me. I'm not a gym person, so I just do some dynamic stretching in my living room for about 20 minutes. Things like leg swings, torso twists, and a few yoga sun salutations. It's all about getting the blood flowing and working out the stiffness from sleep. It makes a huge difference in my energy levels for the rest of the day.
Right. What about breakfast? Is that an important meal for you?
Absolutely. I never skip breakfast. I usually have something simple, like yogurt with granola, or maybe some toast with avocado. It gives me the energy I need for the day.
Yum, that sounds healthy. I usually just grab a banana or a cereal bar as I'm running out the door.
Hey, whatever works. So how do you get to work? Do you drive?
I take the train. The traffic in the city is just too crazy. I like taking the train because I can read or listen to music.
How about you?
I actually ride my bike to work. No way. That's so cool. And it's great exercise.
It really is. It's the final part of my wake-up process. My route takes me through a park, and it's just beautiful in the morning. I see the same group of older people doing Tai Chi, the dog walkers with their packs of happy dogs, the sun coming through the trees. It's a moving snapshot of the city waking up, and it fills me with a surprising amount of joy and energy before I have to sit at a desk for 8 hours.
That's amazing. So, what does a typical workday look like for you? Let's talk about that.
Well, I usually get to my desk around 8:30 a.m. I check my emails and make a to-do list for the day. I always tackle the most complex analytical tasks first thing when my mind is sharpest.
Good strategy. What about your lunch break? Do you pack a lunch or do you usually buy something?
It's a mix. I try to pack a lunch from home most days to save money and eat healthier. But, maybe once or twice a week I'll meet up with a colleague and we'll grab a bite to eat at a nearby cafe.
That sounds like a nice break. Do you work late often?
I try not to. I usually finish up around 5:30. I think it's really important to have a good work-life balance, so I make an effort to leave the office on time.
I agree 100%. Okay, so you've finished work, you've biked home. What happens then? What does your evening routine look like?
The first thing I do is change out of my work clothes into something more comfortable. That's like a signal to my brain that the workday is over.
Oh, I do the same thing. It's the best feeling. So, what's for dinner? Do you enjoy cooking?
I do, actually. I find it really relaxing. I'll put on some music or a podcast and cook something. It's not always fancy. Sometimes it's just pasta or a big salad, but I enjoy the process.
That's great. After dinner, how do you relax? How do you wind down at the end of the day?
Well, I might watch a show on Netflix or read a book. I try to stay off my phone for at least an hour before bed. The blue light makes it harder to fall asleep.
That is so true. I'm so bad at that. I'm always scrolling right before I turn out the light.
It's a tough habit to break. So around 10 p.m., I'll get ready for bed, maybe read for a few more minutes, and then that's it. I call it a day.
It sounds like you have a very organized and healthy routine, James. I'm a little bit jealous.
Well, it's not always that perfect, but I try my best. A good routine really helps me stay focused and feel less stressed.
Well, so far you've heard all about my day, but you've been very mysterious about yours. You said you're a total night owl, so walk me through your routine. What time does your day even begin?
All right, you caught me. It's true, my routine is pretty much the reverse of yours. My day starts when yours is halfway over. I set my alarm for about 9:30 a.m., but I am the queen of the snooze button. I probably hit it 3 or 4 times, so I'm not really getting out of bed until 10 a.m.
10 a.m.? That's practically lunchtime for me. So what's the first thing you do when you finally roll out of bed? Is it still a mad dash for coffee?
Not at all. For me, the morning is something to be savored, not rushed. I usually make tea first, a big pot of Earl Grey. I'll take it to a comfy chair by the window and just sit for a good half hour. I watch the world go by, I might read a few pages of a novel, and I consciously stay away from work-related thoughts. It's my quiet time. Coffee, the serious stuff, comes later.
That sounds incredibly civilized. I feel like my morning is just a blur of activity, whereas yours is so intentional and calm. Does this slow routine extend to your weekends?
Totally.
So, let's do a quick recap. We're going to go over a few of the key phrases we used in our conversation. Are you ready, James?
I am ready. Let's do it.
Okay, the first one we mentioned right at the beginning was to be a morning person.
Right. If you're a morning person, you wake up easily and have energy early in the day. The opposite is a night owl.
A night owl, that's me. Someone who likes to stay up late and feels more productive at night. Okay, next phrase, to hit the snooze button.
Yes, the snooze button is the button you press to delay your alarm for a few more minutes. If you hit the snooze button, you're delaying waking up.
I am an expert at that. Next one, to grab a bite to eat. What does it mean?
It's an informal way to say you're getting a quick, casual meal, like a sandwich or slice of pizza.
Right. And another phrase, to wind down.
To relax and calm down after a busy day. Reading, stretching, or listening to calm music, these help you wind down.
And finally, call it a day.
It means to stop working or stop an activity because you're done for the day.
Perfect recap. Now it's time for our favorite part, the listener challenge.
That's right. This is where we ask you to practice what you've learned.
Today's challenge, describe your own daily routine in English using one or two of the phrases we recapped.
Keep it simple. 3 or 4 sentences are enough. For example, I am a night owl, so I hit the snooze button in the morning. After work, I wind down by listening to music. I go to bed around midnight.
Excellent example. Simple and natural.
And the most important thing is to try. Say it out loud or write it down. The more you use English, the more confident you become.
Absolutely. And if you're feeling brave, share your routine with us on social media. We read every single message.
We really do. So give it a try.
All right, that's all for our first episode. I can't believe it's already over.
Time flies. Thank you so much for listening today.
We'll be back next week with a brand new episode.
And next week's topic is exciting. Ordering coffee and snacks in English.
So useful. We'll give you the exact phrases to order confidently.
If you don't want to miss it, make sure to subscribe.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a rating or review.
Thank you all again. We're excited for this journey.
We'll talk to you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.